Hey guys, and welcome to what is your match preview for our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers, travelling up north to the Toon to face Newcastle United at St James's Park. We've got stats, facts, we've got our score predictions, latest team news, of course, Magic Moss, and so much. Obviously, Wolves come into this game on the back of getting through to the next round, the quarter-finals of the FA Cup after a 1-0 victory over Brighton. But Wolves, again, have not much time to recover. They had a couple of days between the Blades match and the game against Brighton, and we've only got a couple of days recovery to face Newcastle United, who will have had an extra day's rest. We've got some stats and facts on this one. In fact, would you believe Wolves and Newcastle first faced off on September the 3rd, 1898 at St James's Park in Division 1. There were 20,000 fans there and Wolves won that game 4-2. So, Wolves and Newcastle have faced each other, would you believe, a total of 106 times. And Wolves have come out the better of it, actually, winning 42 to Newcastle's 34. In the Premier League, though, we've played 17 occasions. And Wolves have just won the 2 and Newcastle have won 4. But there have been 11 draws and I think 5 or 6 of those have been 1-1. It's been a very popular scoreline. Before we get on to having a bit more about the team and hearing from Magic Moss, I just want to, of course, tell you about this fantastic new app, which is completely free to download. No money needs to be put in it. You don't have to do any registration. It gives you deep dive insights on matches, stats, players, heat maps and so much more, and that is the SofaScore app. So I'm putting a QR screen for you up on the screen for you to scan and download it, or there will be a link in the description below. It's a great app. Make sure you download it. As I say, it's free to use, free to download, and there's no registration needed as well, and you get lots of fantastic stats. So it's certainly one to add to your portfolio of apps. Before we go any further then, let's go over and see what my dad, Magic Moss, has to say ahead of this one. We're here with Magic Moss. Blooming hell, look at the excitement on him. He's absolutely bouncing. We're just back. It's nearly 12 o'clock. And Wolves have knocked out Brighton in the FA Cup. Look at him here. Derek's so excited.
He met me at the door tonight.
He met you at the door on the way back. Dad, we're looking ahead to Newcastle now at the weekend.
Yeah.
What we thinking about that one?
Have a guess.
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, go on, Dad. What are you going to...
We're going to win 2-0.
2-0. No surprise there, then, is that? No. Who's going to score then?
We'll have Pedro, and we'll have Gilman as well.
Pedro and Gilman. Yeah. Is that what Derek's told you to say?
That's what Derek says. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah. He says yeah.
Blooming hell, he's excited.
Yeah.
Listen, right then, Dad. What's your song for tonight? Got an upbeat song from getting through the FA Cup to the quarterfinals to face Coventry.
You're smiling.
When you're smiling.
When you're smiling.
When you're smiling.
The whole world
smiles with you.
When you're crying.
When you're crying.
You bring on the rain.
Bring on the rain.
You keep on smiling.
Smiling.
You're happy again. Keep on smiling.
Keep on smiling.
Keep on smiling.
Keep on smiling.
Because the whole world smiles with you. And Wolves are going to win 2-0.
Boot, doo, doo, doo. Doot, doot.
Look after yourself, David, and everybody else.
Love you, Dad.
Love you, sunshine. Look after yourself, David.
Always Wolves.
Always Wolves, David. Always Wolves.
So, as always, thanks to my dad, Magic Moss. Obviously, absolutely happy, along with Derek, on getting through to the quarterfinal. His dream still is going, and I hope he's put a smile on your face. It would be, of course, be remiss of me not to mention my good friend Manny, who is walking 195 miles from Billy to Bobby, from Molyneux to St James's Park, to raise money for Dementia UK. As I record this, he's just coming up to the end of his 3rd day. He's still got another day and a half to go. It's tough. Raising money for an illness is so important. I will put the link, if you do want to support Manny, in the link in the description below, whether you're a Wolves fan or a Newcastle fan. So on to my thoughts ahead of this. I'm not going to put a team out there because really it's hard to say. Gary O'Neill and the fitness team have got to assess the state of play and the fitness levels of all the players. Again, not long to turn this around in terms of personnel. We do have a squad, and of course we don't want, they will be not wanting to add the strain and cause any injuries. Kuna's out obviously for a while yet. Wang Hee-chan pulled up with what is said to be a minor hamstring. Hopefully won't be as serious as Kuna, but he's certainly going to miss the game against Newcastle. So, you know, I think Dawson will come back in, Semedo will come back in, probably see Neto and Sarabia will come back in. It'll be interesting to see who starts and what sort of formation that he goes with. Newcastle, you know, Wolves are above Newcastle at the moment. They'll desperately want to win. The fans at St James's Park, they're always behind the team. I do believe that Wolves can go there and get the win, but I am going to go with 1-1. Surprisingly enough, I'll take a point if we can get more than that. And the reason I'll take a point, because Wolves squad is really being pushed with so many games to turn around in such a short amount of time. And there might be energy levels that will come into that. But we'll see. I do believe we can win the game. I'm up there for 2 nights, staying in Durham on Friday night and then staying over in Newcastle on Saturday night, going out there with some fellow Wolves fans from the Always Wolves team to enjoy the sights and sounds of Newcastle. And Extra Time should be back on Sunday. Please, if you enjoy these videos, smash a like. Make sure you do subscribe though, hit the bell notification, because we will be doing our reactions straight after the game, and of course we will have the final word on everything from this week against Newcastle on Sunday night, all being well, on Extra Time. And we have a new feature that's coming back, well, an old feature that's coming back, and that is the match watch along. So make sure you stay tuned for that, because we've got a special person. So make sure you stay tuned to that, because this is going to be a great match watch along that you're not going to want to miss. And so, yeah, until the next one, I'm Dazzling Dave, Always Wolves.